be followed by the two Mustangs, one of them out there on the hard in close formation with the Thunderbolt. Close air support platforms. What a delightful sight, Colin, and one that's redolent not just of Duxford but countless locations across East Anglia during those last 3 years of the war.
Yes, absolutely, and of course, as you quite rightly say, across East Anglia, this part of the world was a little America for the latter stages of the war. P-51, of course, the game changer as far as the war over Berlin was concerned, because the P-51 could get there and back and protect those bombers. Thunderbolts. And the Thunderbolt was a very popular airplane with those pilots, and when the P-51 was introduced, it wasn't automatically popular with those guys, because the P-47 Thunderbolt was a big aeroplane, lots of metal. It was seen as being a very safe aircraft. It had lots of protection. They soon learned that the P-51, with its manoeuvrability and its pace and its all-round capability, was a much better ride for them.
It was also a quite superb air-to-air mount. It's very easy to look at the P-47, especially in comparison with something like a P-51 as we see here, or a Spitfire, say, and think it looks like a big lumbering aircraft, and nothing could be further from the truth. This is a tremendously fast, particularly in a dive, very potent and exceptionally nice to fly fighter.
Yes, and a very stable gun platform. You know, that heavy aircraft was in fact an advantage in all of the things that you've just said. Dive and the stability in the air. Absolutely fantastic. This is And as we watch these aircraft, it's worth remembering that back in the day, the pilots that flew these in combat were young men, very young men, 20 years old.
What a pleasure to see this again. B-17G Flying Fortress, Sally B. when the first Merlin breakaway. What a pleasure to once again see a display over Duxford from B-17G Sally B. Perhaps easy to forget that this, like the P-51, was an aircraft that first saw operational frontline service with the RAF, and the early
find targets in largely cloud-locked Central Europe. They had difficulties hitting within 2 or 3 miles, let alone in a pickle barrel.
When they started that campaign, the hope was that the Sally B Supporters Club. This aircraft is such a powerful flying memorial to the US Army Air Force's personnel who flew all types, not just B-17s, online at sallyb.org.uk. Here come the fighters once more, P-47 and 2 Mustangs. Andrew Dixon and Darryl Taplin at the controls today, and in watching Sally B we also pay tribute to this aircraft's former chief engineer Peter Brown, who sadly died earlier this year. Peter was so instrumental for so long in the maintenance and leasing and owned by Fighter Aviation Engineering. It's named Nellie B, and it wears the colours of a 9th Air Force example, operated by the 492nd Fighter Squadron, part of the 48th Fighter Group from Ipsley in Hampshire until the Unit 18, in order to cement that historical link. First of the Mustangs into land is the Hun Hunter Texas from Comanche Fighters of the 355th Fighter Group, Henry Brown, nicknamed Baby. He flew the P-47 with the 355th Fighter Group from Steeple Morden before converting to the